How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Get up in here, y'all. Join the stream. It's almost 8 o'clock. Let's get ready for the show. Let me go over to Facebook really quick. Drop the tag over there. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, man, if you guys enjoy these videos, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Let me put this over here on Facebook. Hold on a second, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Let me put the tag on Facebook real quick. All right. All right. That's over there. We got Jay Boogie in the house. Jay Boogie with the hoodie is here. Thanks for joining the stream, Jay Boogie. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, give this stream a thumbs up, give this stream a like. We got Diamond Onyx in the building. Diamond Onyx, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream, Diamond. Welcome back. Seem like you're back on a normal, back in the chat. We missed you a few weeks. You were away doing your thing. You back. Thank you for joining the stream, Diamond Onyx. Jay Boogie, yes, you passed your permit test. Great job, young lady. Great job. We got Clayton Phillips in the building. Clayton Phillips, thanks for joining the stream. All right, yo. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We got a few topics we're going to talk about today, y'all. We got a few topics we got to talk about today. Shock G's autopsy results have came in, and we have the official reason for his death. Now, we're also going to go over young rappers. If you haven't really seen the trend, if you're not really keeping up with today's hip hop, today's rap scene, a lot of the young rappers out here are making tons and tons and tons of money. Like, the young generation is really profiting really, really nice in the hip hop genre right now. But on the other side of it, there's a lot of young rappers getting killed out there. So we're gonna talk about that today as well. If you haven't noticed, Swiss Beats, Timbo, they released a partial schedule for what's coming up next. So June 16th, we're going to be getting Eve versus Trina versus. After that, on June the 26th, we got Bow Wow versus Soldier Boy versus. And then on July 1st, the week of the Essence Fest, there's a secret versus on the Essence Fest week. So Eve versus Trina is coming up on the 16th next week. And then we got Soldier Boy, Bow Wow. We're going to talk about that today as well. Let me hit the chat before I get up and start this. Again, we got Clayton in the building. We got Jill in the building. We got Diamond Onyx in the building. We got Jason in the building. Jason is here, yo. Shout out to Jason, man. Jason sent me some info on our Instagram page, and Jason and I was going back and forth about the Trina versus Eve battle. We're going to get into that today. We're going to talk about that. Before we get started, though, I need y'all drop in the comments who's going to win the versus. Trina or Evie Eve? So y'all go ahead, drop in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the battle? Versus Trina versus Eve. Who's going to win? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget, y'all, as soon as you join the stream, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a share, y'all. Jay Boogie, let me hit the chat. Clayton's here, Jail is here, Diamond Onyx is here. Diamond Onyx and Jail is going back and forth in the chat. We got Jason. Jason says, Trina and her fans got what they asked for. Now they can shut up. Eve by a landslide. I'm gonna add to that, Jason. I'm gonna add to that. I saw Uncle Luke put out a message last week, I think on Twitter or Instagram, one of the two, blasting Swizz and Timberland, saying he don't got love for Miami. So Uncle Luke, you got what you asked for. So let's talk about it, man. Shock G, rest in peace, passed away a few weeks back. And from the reports, when they said he passed away, I think they said they found him in his hotel. Um, Someone found him, family member found him. We have a report out, a report that was put out. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the report to you guys. All right. So it says, at the time of Shock G's death, his father, Edward Racker, promised an autopsy would be conducted to determine his son's cause of death, and he's finally made good on that promise. According to TMZ, Shock G died of an accidental drug overdose. It continues. Hillsborough County Medical Examiner determined a lethal mix of fentanyl and ethanol. So fentanyl and alcohol mixed together. And the, I can't even pronounce this word. Methamphetamine. 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 So in his system, he had a mixture of fentanyl, ethanol, and methamphetamine. Simply overwhelmed Shock G's system, and he was unable to recover. He was pronounced dead at around 2:20 p.m. So he had a whole bunch of different drugs up inside of him. And I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys. We've seen some of our most beloved artists pass away, right? Michael Jackson passed away from some sort of drug. He was taking not drugs, but to stay awake. Whatever drug he was taking to keep him awake, Michael Jackson passed away from that. Whitney Houston, the night before the Grammys, she died of a drug overdose, right? And we can go on and on and on. There's tons of artists that have died. Prince, rest in peace, Prince. Prince died of the same cause. When is when when is the hip hop culture, the music industry? When is the music industry going to step in? And when I say the music industry, what I mean is people within the music industry, the hierarchy, the bigger artists, the artists that artists look up to, the well-known artists, the well-loved, the beloved artists. When are these people going to stand up and speak out and try to change these habits of artists? How many artists do we have to see? How many artists that we love, that we cherish, that we listen to their music, we love their music? How many of them are going to die like this? I don't want to put DMX in this because I don't know his cause of death yet. They haven't. If you guys know what, put it in the chat. But I haven't read what DMX's cause of death is yet, so I'm still waiting to find out the official results. So I'm not going to put DMX in this. All right, but when are people going to stand up and say this type of drug use is not good? What are we trying to get away from when we are taking all of these drugs? What are we trying to get away from? The hardships of life. Life ain't easy. We're trying to get away from going to work for 8, 10, 12 hours and coming home mad as hell. I hate my job. That's what we're trying to get away from. I got so much money. I got so much money. I don't know what to do with my money. I might as well take drugs. Why do we take these type of drugs when we've seen the results of it? We've seen the results of taking these types of drugs. We've seen people on lean. What happens to them when they're on lean? We've seen people that take all of these pills. We've seen this time and time and time and time again. I know some people say we take drugs to take away the pain, relax my body. It takes me away from what's going on in my life right now. It's killing y'all, man. It's killing y'all. Hit the chat, man. Let me know how you guys feel about finding out how Shock G died, the amount of different things he had inside of him when they did their autopsy. What can be done? I want to hear from you guys today. What can be done so that we stop seeing these types of deaths? What can be done? That's the question I'm asking you guys. What can be done so we stop seeing these types of results year after year after year after year? I'm going to hit the chat in a few seconds. Let me hit the chat, y'all. So we got Clayton up in the building. We got Jason here. We got Diamond in the building. Let me hit some chats. So Jason says Trina's fans got what they want. Yeah, man, listen, I'm Team Eve all day, man. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. I'm Team Eve all day. Don't even ask me, yo. All right, double R all day, every day. If you don't know, now you know. Team EVE over here, all right? Jayla says, I can't pick between Trina and Eve. Damn, who you got? Going Eve. Clayton's talking to Diamond Onyx. What's up? Clayton is going with Trina. All right, Clayton. All right. Clayton says Trina most definitely. Jason saying what's up to Diamond. Diamond Onyx is telling Clayton battle with B. Diamond is going with Eve. That's right, Diamond Onyx. That's right. Eve, baby. Let's go. Jason says, R.I.P. Shock G. Never knew he had a drug addiction. You know. Let me address that too, Jason. I'm gonna read Jason's statement again. Jason says, R.I.P. to Shock G. Never knew he had a drug addiction. So again, I'm gonna read. Let me just read again. This is when the autopsy. This is what they said was in his system. Okay. Hillsborough County medical examiner determined a lethal mix of fentanyl, ethanol, and I'm butchering the word, methamphetamine was the mixture that he had in his body. That was what killed him. So I'm with Jason on that. I was unaware that Shock G was taking those kinds of drugs. I really didn't see him in the limelight too much. Like ever since he blew up and he kind of faded back, I really didn't hear much about Shock G over the years. But I'm surprised to see that as well, Jason. Dominic says, Jayla, yeah, you go, girl. Your driver's permit shows you did that. Yeah, she's gonna be driving some big trucks soon, Diamond. Watch out for her on the road, yo. Diamond Alex says, how unfortunate. Whitney, yes, we lost Whitney. We lost Michael Jackson. True. Clayton says they love to use the so-called drug overdose excuse when a lot of black music artists die. Okay, Clayton, let me read that again. Clayton Phillips says they love to use the so-called drug overdose excuse when a lot of black music artists die. Okay, a lot of black artists I have seen in past years, a lot of them have died from, like you're saying, so-called drug overdose. This is a question I want to ask you, Clayton. I'm going to ask you this question here. When an autopsy is done, right? When somebody passes away, when somebody dies, and they find your body, they find you, and they take you away. They have to do the autopsy. It's going to be thorough. It's not going to be released right away. There are ways that they can tell how your heart how your heart stopped. It may not be 100%. It's still science, but math and science are very thorough nowadays. If not, if not for Shock G not having all of those chemicals inside of his body, what do you think he died from? If we're Clayton, if we're gonna take this report, if we're gonna take this report from the medical examiner and we're gonna put it to the side, somebody found Shock G's body in his hotel room, right? Shock G is not that old. I think he was in his 50s or something like that. So he's not that old where he's dying from old age or from a gunshot wound or whatever the case is. Let's put this let's put this report aside. What do you think Shock G died from? If they're saying that they did an autopsy on his body and these are the drugs that they found in him, and they're saying, like you said, they're saying he died from an overdose. If that's not the case, hit the comments. Let me know, what do you think Shock G died from. I'm gonna go down some more in the comments while Clayton answers that. Dominic says some, if not most, artists keep it hidden. Where the substance abuse they abuse. That is true, Diamond. That is true. Some artists they keep it under wraps, and some people don't know about their addictions for years and years and years. That is true as well. We got Nicholas McFarlane in the building. Nicholas, thanks for joining the stream today. Nicholas, today we're talking about Shock G's cause of death. We're also talking about young rappers making millions and throwing it away. We're also asking who's going to win with the versus Eve versus Trina. Drop it in the comments down below. And don't forget, y'all, Father's Day is coming up. We're going to talk Father's Day as well. So Diamond Alex said, bet those on EVE. I'm putting everything on EVE. Nicholas McFarlane has a comment. Nicholas says, I think it's peer pressure when we see artists die. I wonder where their loved ones are. Peer pressure is real too. Peer pressure is real. There are people that do drugs and they probably don't want to stop because somebody else close to them probably does it. But I will say this: addiction is real. Addiction is real, and excuse me, adults need to start taking accountability for the things that we do. Addiction is real, okay? When you start drinking a certain alcohol and that alcohol tastes good, and every day you wake up or you go to work, you come home, you're chilling, you want to taste that alcohol, You gotta have it every day, morning, night. The first thing you wake up in the morning, some people want coffee, some people want some juice, some people want breakfast, some people want a piece of pie, some people want a drink. Addiction is real, okay? You look at the way how marijuana is blowing up in this country, okay? There's dispensaries going up all over the place. They're legalizing marijuana all over. There are people that wake up in the morning, the first thing they do is light up a blunt. The second thing they do when they jump in their car, they light up a blunt. They get to work before they go into their job, they're in the parking lot in the car, they light up a blunt. Between their work, they're taking a break, they have to go outside, they light up a blunt. They leave work on their way home in traffic is killing them, they light up a blunt. The nighttime before the sun goes down, before they say their prayers to go to sleep, they light. Addiction is real, Nicholas. So peer pressure, I understand peer pressure. I understand peer pressure. But I think people need to start taking a little bit more accountability for the things that we do. People can try to help you as much as they can to help you break something, to help you stop doing something. They could talk to you, call you, tell you, yo, you're messing up, yo, what are you doing? Let me help you, put you in rehab. People can do all of those things for you, but it's still up to the person to want to make that change. That person has to find it inside themselves to say, you know what? I'm not going to take that pill today. I'm not going to get these 2 cups and mix that, whatever I'm mixing, and drink that today. Addiction is real. We got a comment back from Clayton. Clayton says, I think he may have died from health problems. Okay, okay. I'm going to within the next few days before the next live, I'm going to try to find out what I can. Because like I said, I haven't heard from Shock G in a while. Because he's been not on my radar like that. So until he passed away, he came back on my radar. So I'm gonna try to find out if I can, if anyone ever reported that he had health problems. So we're gonna we're gonna dive deeper into that, Clayton. So let's get into album of the week. All right, album of the week, y'all. If y'all want to guess before I put this album of the week up, if y'all want to guess what the album of the week is, drop it in the comments, man. If y'all want to guess what the album of the week is, drop it in the comments. Let me see what y'all got for album of the week. Let me see what y'all think album of the week is. Let me see what y'all say album of the week is going to be. All right. Album of the week is none other than yo, man. Yo, man. Yo, stop playing with her, yo. Stop playing with her. It's going to be a massacre. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. It's going to be a massacre. The next verses. Eve versus Trina. It's going down. It's going down. Next verses. Eve versus Trina. I'm going with Eve, Rough Riders first lady. I'm going with Eve for the win. Trina? You put Eve against Trina? Y'all got me. Y'all play too much games, man. Y'all play too much. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of the inside of the album. Just a little, 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 just a little. We gonna hold this for album cover Wednesdays. Don't worry about that. We're gonna give you all that album cover Wednesdays. I'm going with Evie Eve, y'all. I'm going with Eve for the win. Eve versus Trina. I'm taking Evie Eve all the way. All the way, Eve. Trina? Let me give y'all some stats. Let me give y'all some stats. Evie Eve became the third female hip hop artist to have her album peak at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts. One of three. One of three female MCs. One of three female MCs that album peaked on the Billboard 200. Lauryn Hill also did it. Stop playing with Eve, y'all. You put Eve again. Trina? Yo, Swiss Beats, man. Y'all play too much, man. Y'all play too much, man. Y'all play too much, man. I'm going to read that again for y'all. I'm going to read that again for y'all. Eve became the third female hip hop artist to have her album peak at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts. The only other females that did it, Lauryn Hill, when she released Miseducation of Lauryn Hill back in 1998, and Foxy Brown with Foxy's second album, China Doll. She did that in 1999. One of three female MCs. #1 on the Billboard 200. Stop playing with Eve, y'all. What's Trina gonna play? What's Trina gonna play when she plays Rada David? I wanna Rada David. I like to rock Prada suits, some of my ass is fat. Yo, what's Trina gonna play? Listen, man. What's Trina gonna play when they play Scenario 2000 with the Locks, DMX, and Drag On? What's Trina gonna play? Does Trina have an anthem like that? Does Trina have an anthem like Scenario 2000? Stop playing, man. Yo, man. Y'all better stop playing with Eve, yo. Trina? No disrespect to Trina. No, you know what? Let me pump my brakes. Sometimes I get a little out of pocket. Let me pump my brakes. No disrespect to Trina. No disrespect to the baddest. I like you, Trina. You cool. Trina, you cool and all that. You can use that sex appeal on stage. Yeah, a little fatty, body banging. You got some lyrics too. You got lyrics, Trina. You got lyrics, Trina. All right, mommy, you got lyrics, but you don't got diss lyrics. You don't got diss. You don't got diss. You don't got double R first lady type lyrics. Not this. Not this. Shout out to Trina. Shout out Slip Inside Records. And I'm gonna give Trina her props outside of music too. Trina has, if you don't know, every year she does Trina Day. Okay, so she does Trina Day out there, and she gives out tons of food. She feeds the community. Trina is very, very, very active in her community, y'all. So all jokes aside, shout out to Trina. I follow her on my Instagram, and she always does a lot of things in her community. She does food drives, she does clothing drives, she does stuff for the kids in school. Shout out to Trina. All jokes aside, but you ain't messing with Evie Eve. Let me hit the chat. Let me hit the chat real quick. Drop in the comments, yo. Who y'all think gonna win, Trina or Evie Eve, y'all? Yeah, y'all going wild in the chat today. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Dominonics. Dominonics says most artists keep it hidden with a substance they abuse. So yes, I do agree. A lot of artists keep their their substance abuse a secret from other people. Damononics also says, so help has to be the willpower to want help. Quit. Yeah, quitting for people that are under the abuse that are quitting is hard. Quitting is hard for some people. I think we do need they do need that assistance from whether it's family, friends, or just someone that cares to try to get them to quit. So yes, quit. Nicholas says I got Eve. Nicholas got Evie Eve. That's what I'm talking about. We're going down. Nicholas says, I think it's peer pressure. So again, yes, I think peer pressure is very evident when it comes to taking drugs. So kids out there, don't fall for the peer pressure. Be your own man, be your own woman, stand on your own 2 feet, and don't take drugs, yo. Dominic says, now the money tip is just senseless. Remember, old boy Lil Uzi, who finally got his diamond encrusted in his head, removed. Scentless for those with wealth like that. So yes, I'm gonna jump off of that and move into the next topic we're gonna talk about. Thank you very much, Diamond Alex. Thank you for that. Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert got some money, put a diamond in his head. As they were reporting, it was worth about $24 million. He put a diamond in his head. He had to remove it because of health issues. Let's talk about the young rappers today. First off, I want to say shout out to the young artists that are out today. I've been around hip hop since maybe the 80s. I really started listening and really dabbling into hip hop. So I've seen the 80s, I've seen the 90s, I've seen the early 2000s up to this date. I've seen hip hop evolve from artists signing to big record labels, releasing an album that was store priced at about $15, and reports would come out that the artist would get about 15 to 25 cents on per album sales. I've seen artists get their publishing stolen from them, their royalties stolen from them. Some artists didn't even know what royalties and publishing were. I've seen the generation of entrepreneur artists, guys like Jim Jones, guys like Master P, guys like Bun B, Ludacris, guys that started selling CDs out their trunks, not dealing with the record labels to promote their music, to print their music, to sell their music. So the artists started getting a little bit more money. Moving into now to the 2000s, we have the internet now. You don't even need a record label to put your album out if you don't want to. A lot of artists now, you can go independent. You don't need that big corporation behind you taking your album and giving you a percentage of your album. You can get a bigger slice of the cake today. So shout out to all the young artists today that are taking advantage of what they learned from the older artists, the way you can distribute and put out music now. You look at YouTube now, you go on YouTube, guys like Nas and Pusha T, The Locks, all of these guys, they have their own YouTube page now. Before you put out a video, your video was on Vivo. You as an artist used to put a video out, your videos were on Vivo, and Vivo was getting the money, and you probably even wasn't getting the cut. Now you can make your own YouTube channel, put out your music, and get all the cuts. I say all that to say these young artists out here now are making tons of money. I saw a picture over the weekend of Little Baby sitting on top of a car. Do I have the picture? Let me see if I have the picture. Let me see if I have the picture. Let me get the picture. Hold up a second, y'all. Let me get the picture. Hold up. Here we go. All right, so Little Baby is sitting on top of a car, and there is tons of money stacked up on his car with him, right? There's another picture where he has a platinum chain encrusted with diamonds of a hero cape. The past weekend, I saw Yo Gotti doing a music video. Yo Gotti was doing a music video out in the ocean somewhere. They were on the yachts. They were parked out in the ocean. There were about 20 to 25 people on the boat shooting the video. Bunch of ladies. Yo Gotti, his new artist, and they're on the boat in the ocean, and they're tossing money off the boat. Now, grant you, I don't know if that's real money or not. I would think, as a logical thinking person, it's a video shoot, onslaught, it's fake money, that's not real money that they're throwing. Take it easy, pump your brakes, onslaught. I don't know if it's real money that they're throwing off the boat on that video shoot. Okay? You young rappers now you guys are in the space where you can make all this money. You can get a chain. You're making so much money, you can get a chain of a superhero cape, diamond encrusted. You're making so much money, you just have the money stacked up, playing with it. Half of you rappers always talk about coming out from the ghetto. I made it out the ghetto. I came from nothing. My pops wasn't around. My mom was on drugs. My grandmother raised six of us. I used to eat cereal for dinner. I used to have to walk to school. I had no car. And now y'all make it. Y'all millionaires. Y'all rich. And this is what y'all doing with your money? Again, pump your brakes, onslaught, pump your brakes. They work for the money. That's their money. They could do what they want to do with their money. I work for my money. If I want to take my money and flush it down the toilet, if I want to take my money and make a paper plane and throw it out you can do what you want to do with your money. Is your mom's good? All the dudes that came up with you when you was running around the block and you were in the projects and you couldn't get out the projects, now you out the projects. Is your dudes, are they good? That same project that you said you came from, and there was killings, there were gunshots, you couldn't go outside and play after 8 o'clock. Did you go back to that project and build a basketball court and put some lights around that project? But now you want to take your money and throw it off a boat in a video shoot, right? You want to take your money and light your cigarettes with $100 bills, right? I don't want to hear none of y'all rappers 5, 10 years from now going broke and coming crying to people when you're broke. Because you're getting all of the opportunities in the world to help yourself, help your family, help your community, shit, even help the homeless from some other community. But you all want to take that money and do all the most foolish. You want to put a diamond in your head, a $24 million diamond in the middle of your head, and you want us to feel sorry for you with it? I say all that to say, guys, listen, you young rappers, you guys have the ability now to really do something special, y'all. You guys don't got to go through these corporations anymore to sell your albums, to sell your music. You don't have to give away your royalties to these companies anymore. You can make your music and stream your music. You could sell your music. You could rent your music to all of these movies and make money. This is money that you can have for your generation, your kids coming up generation, your kids generation. Because you know what? Movies are going to be around forever. So you get your song, a couple of your flyer songs, and you put it in some big movie, and that movie gets played year after year after year after year after year. You're going to be getting royalties. Your kids are going to be getting royalties. And if you play your cards right, your kids are going to be getting royalties. Stop wasting your money on this stupidity, man. But again, you're making the money. You can do whatever you want to do with your money out there. Let's get back to Shock G, y'all. I asked you guys a question. What do we need to do? What do we need to do to stop seeing celebrities, even regular people that we know that are messed up, that are on substance abuse? What do we need to do to help them out? And like I said, Father's Day is coming up in 2 weeks, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Let me hit the chat real quick, man. Thank everybody for joining the stream today. Don't forget, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. We got some Freestyle Friday episodes coming tomorrow. We got 2 episodes of Freestyle Friday dropping tomorrow, y'all. So turn on your notifications. We got 2 dropping. All right, so look out for the Freestyle Fridays. We got 2 dropping tomorrow. We just dropped the album cover Wednesdays yesterday. If you missed that, go back and check that out. And we also got some new music coming this weekend, y'all. We got a new artist coming, new music coming this weekend. So either Saturday or Sunday, I'm not going to tell y'all. Turn the notifications on. We dropping new music this weekend. All right, so if you're a new artist and you got new music, you want to get your music out there, send us an email, 16barshow@gmail.com. Send a file, send an MP3 file. We'll get to it, put it in a video, and we're going to put your music out there so everybody can hear it. All right, so we're going to get into that. Let me hit the chat, man. Let me see what y'all saying up in here, y'all. Dominatic says, album Eve, the Pitbull in the skirt. That's right. Album of the week is Eve. Evie Eve. Look at that. And if you don't know, those paw prints, those are the paw prints that Eve has on her chest. Right there. If you look at her chest, those are the 2 paw prints on her chest. Those are the paw prints right there on the album. Didn't know, now you know what those paw prints are. Clayton Phillips says, I should have figured it was it was gonna be Eve. You know it, man. Let's go. Evie Eve. Dominic says, yep, that Dodge go hard. Yeah, Diamond. She looking to get a Dodge Viper for her first car, man. So get out the way when she coming through. Diamond Alex says, Rough Riders. Rest in peace to X, for real. Diamond Alex says, they both got hits, but their swag is different. Both are sexy women with vocals. Yes, you know what? Trina, yeah, I like Trina's vocals. I love them both, but it's something gangster about Eve. Yeah, man. Listen, Eve is part of the Rough Rider camp. And if you remember, Rough Riders had X, they had Dragon, they had Cassidy, they had the Locks, they had guys like Young One. Yo, being on Double R was not easy. Like, you really had to spit to be on Rough Riders. And Eve was the first lady on Rough Riders. So Eve was really spitting. If you go back and listen to that Rough Riders Volume 1 album, yes. All right, so Diamond, you said something gangster about Eve? She's on Double R. That's what it is. Tristan Royale's in the building. Tristan, thanks for joining the stream. Tristan is going with Trina for the win. Oh, we got Jay Flood. Jay Flood is in the building. Jay is going with Trina. Yo, Trina getting votes tonight, yo. What the hell? Oh, so snap. Okay. Clinton says this gonna be an easy win for Trina. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, Clayton. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clayton said this gonna be an easy win for Trina. You wow. You wild crazy with that statement. Wow. Jay Flood says Trina. Trina getting votes, man. Diamond says yes with Dad's Day approaching. Big ups to the good fathers out there. Shout out to all the dads, man. Ladies, what are y'all getting the fathers for Father's Day? Drop in the comment section as well. We're going to get ready to get up out of here, y'all. I want to thank y'all again for joining the stream each and every week. Versus, again, we got versus coming up. Let me check the date again because this is going to be, I definitely want to watch this versus. So Eve versus Trina is on the 16th. And then after that, we got the Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy 10 days later. Is going to be on the 26th. And then on the Essence Fest, July 1st, it's still a question mark. So on July 1st, there's going to be another versus as well. So it looks like we're going to be getting two good verses. Between the Eve and Trina, I like Eve. I'm going with Eve for that one. The Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. I like Bow Wow's energy. I think Bow Wow is much more strategic than Soulja Boy. But Soulja Boy got hits. So, yeah, that's a tough one for me. Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. You know what? You know what? Because of his down with Jermaine Dupri, he did a lot of ghostwriting. He did some features on some songs. I'm gonna jump out the ledge, yo. I'm gonna go with Bow Wow. I'm leaning towards Soulja Boy. I'm gonna go Bow Wow. June 26th, I'm going Bow Wow for the win. June 16th, I'm going with E for the win, yo. All right, so again, thanks for joining the stream, y'all. Shock G, rest in peace. We finally got the results of his autopsy. I hope more artists start to speak up about drug abuse, drug addictions. Um, a lot of these artists out here that are big name artists that get a lot of views and get on these platforms and are able to go onto these big platforms and talk and get interviews. I hope to start seeing some of them start talking more about substance abuse and trying to quell people from using drugs. And you know it if you can go on Oprah, you can go on Vlad TV, and you can go on Drink Champs, and you can go on all No Jumper podcasts. If you can go on all of these podcasts and talk and make a little bit of money and promote yourselves, I wish a few more of them would start speaking about all of these deaths that we're having with artists passing away over drug use. I think with that, a lot of people will listen because they have big voices. You have to admit it. Some of these celebrities, these stars, they do have big voices and they do have big platforms. So if they can go out there and talk on these types of situations, it may help some celebrities listen, try to get help, and maybe we will stop seeing these types of deaths moving forward. Um, yeah, so shout out to that. Let me hit the comment one more time before we get up out of here. Diamond Onyx says Soulja Boy is trap music. Ooh, so Diamond, who you going with? Oh, so Diamond says Bow Wow doesn't for me. Doesn't? Doesn't or does it? I don't know who Diamond's going with. She says, wow, Bow Wow doesn't for me or does it for me. Oh, yeah, does it. There it is. Does it. So Diamond is going with Bow Wow. Yeah, I'm going to take Bow Wow, man. Bow Wow got some hits that y'all don't know about. All right, so we're going to see what happens with that versus. Again, thank everybody for joining the stream. Don't forget Tomorrow we got Freestyle Fridays coming. We got 2 episodes of Freestyle Fridays dropping tomorrow. We got a brand new music coming this weekend. I'm not going to tell you who it is. New artist, new music featuring this weekend. We're going to be dropping that. Don't forget to go back and check album cover Wednesdays that we dropped yesterday. It's your boy Onslaught Tree. I'm up out of here. I'm going to see y'all next Thursday. All right? Peace.